KOCOM model KVM 340 installation and demonstration. First, you open the box of the KVM 340 monitor and camera. You take out the box of the monitor and of the camera. We are going to start first with the monitor, so we take off the monitor out, check all the connections which are at the back, and cables. After we check the camera and we see the connections of the camera which are at the back, and you have the cables also in the box. First we start by installing the camera panel. You have the screws in the box and you mount the camera panel to the wall with the screws provided. You tighten the bracket to the wall. Then you bring the camera and you start connecting the cables or wires, as you say, to the camera. You have to connect the 4 wires which are blue, yellow, red, white. They are written on the back of the camera, and then close the camera and put the screw supplied in the box to tighten the camera, and the installation of the camera is finished. Installing the monitor. First you start by connecting the bracket of the monitor to the wall. You use the screws provided and tighten them so the bracket is tight to the wall. When the bracket is mounted, we bring the 4-pin connector supplied and we connect the 4 wires with each other, the blue, yellow, red, white, as you see. After, when you connect the wires, tape them one by one so that they don't short together. Then you push the cable so we can install the monitor. Installing the monitor. You take out the monitor from the box and check the connections. You will see the connectors of camera 1, 2, lock and telephone. You cut the power cable and connect the monitor to the power, so you give power to the monitor. After you put the cables inside, you connect the 4-pin connector which we already made. We are going to connect it to socket of camera 1 as shown. The other connectors are for camera 2 and door lock and telephone. When finished connecting the cables of the monitor, you push the cables inside to the wall and mount the monitor to the bracket on the wall. You have the screw provided and you tighten the monitor to the bracket. And the installation of the camera and the monitor KVM 340 is ready. Demonstration of KVM 340. When somebody comes and rings the bell, the picture comes on the monitor. If you want to answer, you can answer by lifting the phone and talk to the outside tenant. You can press the lock button to open the door if needed. If the user wants to see outside without anybody ringing, the user can press the camera button, and if he wants, he can press the lock button to open the door. This monitor has a telephone function. You lift the handset, press the telephone button and ring the number you need, so you can talk with another tenant in another house. You can change the tones also with this monitor by pressing the camera button and pressing the telephone button to change the tones. At the bottom of the monitor there are the settings, brightness, contrast and volume. And demonstration of KVM 340 is ready.